try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt, and this one is no good. He missed it, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect.
A gain of 7. Brings up.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 38. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber that runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brought down by Deion Jones. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now to the air, Locke. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
This is Gordon. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. An 11-yard touchdown. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Falcons.
Gurley sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On the pickup. It's second.
Here's Gurley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Now it's Gurley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 31.
Brought down at the 31.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Now Gurley fights through him. And some room to work. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley, 29 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
To throw again. Lock. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll make it third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Lock looks to throw it again. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up second.
Throwing again on second down. Ryan to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Hurst.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
And the Falcon first down.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45.
The tackle made at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Brings up
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33.
first down.
To give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Powerful running. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Falcon ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 22.
Early again, the ball carrier.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Back to the workhorse today, it's Gurley. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. And Charles, the second time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Lock. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Lock. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. Still on his feet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Welcome back now to Denver. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football. Almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Sheds another. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds here. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Here we go, it's Gurley. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied, and the Bronco defense comes up big. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep, and on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons. 63 yards on a punt return score. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
The Falcons will...
So they boost their advantage here in the 4th quarter. And don't get me wrong, you take the points. I guess the only downside is didn't really get to milk any of the clock here in this last quarter.
But they'll take the points because, as you and I both know, here in the 4th quarter, things intensify. And while they may not have taken firm command of the game, it does give them a little bit of a cushion.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
47-yard line.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Locke. Again, he targets Jeudy, and this time the catch made. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Locke to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And that is no good.
No good.
And this score will stay right where it is. And that one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within one score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley, 50 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the...
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Yeah, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
His throw incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
To throw again. Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Again, they run with Gurley. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2. If they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this, turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible, yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable, then I did the it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, can I hit that? Okay, yeah, can I hit that? Can I hit that? Born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this.
Today, from Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, this is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw. Muscles him off. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And now running right through it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Kicking team.
And out of bounds there on the kick. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, here's Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run for the first time now with James White. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that will be incomplete.
You see this a lot when quarterbacks can't find anyone open. They wait in the pocket, then eventually they just air one downfield because they want to avoid the sack and maybe a little bit of frustration. That one winds up incomplete.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns' drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21.
1-yard gain.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good. 4.
They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 9.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues,